Good evening everyone, welcome back to my Finance Lingo channel. In this presentation, I'll be touching on this blue chip stocks which everybody who is familiar with. It's a ComfortDelgro, but let's get started. So this disclaimer, I need to start with this disclaimer. This video is for your information only, does not constitute a recommendation and offer or solicitation to subscribe for or purchase or sell the investment product mentioned herein. You make your own decision. I just basically share information with you. Alright, so okay, let's get started. So in this time, this video I'll be showing on ComfortDelgro. So basically what happens to ComfortDelgro, let me just start with okay, so let me just find the stock, ComfortDelgro. Okay, so I believe everyone is very familiar with ComfortDelgro. They are the Singapore largest taxis companies. So, and what happens to them was that ever since the emergence of the Uber, the share price had experienced a significant decline. All right, just let me get orientated. Okay, so okay, here, this is what you are looking at. So let me enlarge it. Okay, so this is ComfortDelgro. So recently is trading around the share price of 2.07. Okay, assuming based on the last transacted share price today on this on this last Friday, okay, is trading at 2.07, and around the share price we are looking at about 4 to 5% dividend yield. Okay, so and what we are looking at is that this blue chip stock presently is trading at a PE ratio of 14, which is relatively decent value, and I consider that as relatively cheap for such a big established company. This stocks is have a market size of 4 billion Sing dollars. Alright, and the share price, as what you can see from this graph here, the share price have dropped from 2016 at the price of $3 to the point of $2 around 2018. So you have, what we can see here is that they have experienced a 30% drop in the share price from 3 to 2 over the past 1 year or 2 years duration since the emergence of the Uber. So, but when we look at the financial statements, it might bring some interesting facts, which from here I actually realized that this stock could likely be under the undervalued region, which is pretty attractive. So let me explain what's going on. So this is the past 5 years of the Uber financial income statement. Okay, so what we are looking here is that the past 5 years of revenue, okay, since 2012 to the point of 2015, you will notice that this company have been reporting a constant increase in the share price. Alright, so this is a pretty good sign. Apart from that, the net income had rise pretty well as well. So as what we can see, this ComfortDelgro have been doing very well. And Uber have emerged since the year of, I think, 2013 or 2014. So from here, this time onwards, the ComfortDelgro only reported decline in revenue since the beginning of 2015. Despite the existence of Uber, they are still experiencing good profits. Alright, so now let's look at the last few quarters. Okay, so in the last few quarters, okay, what we can see here is that since 2016 third quarter to 2014, the company is still able to enjoy some growth despite the existence of Uber. But ever since 2017, the company does have a significant drop in revenue. But apart from that, other than that, they are still enjoying a pretty decent growth. So with such existence of growth, it's quite puzzling why the share price continued the decline. So nonetheless, I see this as an effect of market myopic behavior. So it's called the irrational behavior. But nonetheless, I'll say that the majority of the retail markets they have tested the service of Uber, and it does offer great service as well, because the taxi is able to locate you on the exact location. And such taxis on the street does lose a significant amount of clients to these competitors Uber. So what's interesting here right now, apart from that, is that when we look, let's take a look at the accounting value here. So the accounting value of this ComfortDelgro similarly have been experiencing a good growth. Alright, so and let's take a look at the last quarter. See, despite the existence of Uber, they are still doing pretty fine. And the share price have declined from 3 to 2 with a 30%. So this could really present a value buy from here. All right, so that's where I decided to explore further, and this question had really lingers around me in my mind for the past 2 months. So, and that's where I began to tap on the charting tools. Okay, so this is the ComfortDelgro share price. Okay, let's take a look. Okay, so what we can see here is that um, this is the monthly candlestick of ComfortDelgro. Since the year 2008, that is the time where Lehman Brothers incident happened. ComfortDelgro hit the price of 0.97, and this had been the past 10 years of the ComfortDelgro charting candlestick chart, monthly candlestick charts. So what you can see here, since the 2015, this stock had been experiencing a pretty long-term decline. I mean, a 2 years declining. Okay, and until recently, there is some good news. Okay, the share price start to experience a good increase. There these three candles here. Just let me enlarge a little bit. Okay, let me just enlarge for you. Oh, okay, just what happened? Let me enlarge for you guys. Okay, this candlesticks here. These are the monthly candlesticks. This is in September 2007. The stock is about to break through this 2.07 region. So what we can see, there is a lot of red bearish candle here. So we should show that there's a lot of resistance around this region. But based on the income statement of this company, the reality seems to hold true. The share price refused to go any lower at the regions of about 1.97 or about 2. So I can see the share price has been hovering around this region for the past 5 months. And recently, if you have been monitoring the news, which happened last few weeks. Okay, let me just show you where is it. Okay, you can go to the SGX website. Okay, and look for the announcement period 3 months and look for the ComfortDelgro. Thereafter, you look for the ComfortDelgro ties up with Uber Technologies. So this is the news. You guys can read through it, but I'm just going to click to show it to you. Okay, this is the news. Okay, so basically, this ComfortDelgro have a 14,000 fleet of vehicles. Okay, and with that collaboration, okay, this ComfortDelgro, just read the first paragraph to do lah. Okay, this ComfortDelgro announced that it has entered into a sale and purchase agreement with a subsidiary of Uber, okay, and acquire a stake of this Lion City Holdings. Okay, so basically this is a collaboration between the Uber and the ComfortDelgro, and I've also seen marketing efforts commencing that you can use Uber to get a taxi. So Uber will look for the Uber vehicles as well, and it might land on the ComfortDelgro taxi as well. So as such, this is definitely beneficial to the ComfortDelgro. Okay, so what I'm looking here is the purpose of their collaboration is beneficial to both entities, and that's the reason here what's happening. So I actually lay them down. So in this instance, ComfortDelgro get to retain their customers, and they will not experience further decline in their revenue income. Okay, because once this collaboration start, the customers should be able to let the taxi drivers know their exact GPS location. So then on, ComfortDelgro will also be able to locate customers that have a remote location. Concurrently, ComfortDelgro Engineering will be able to extend their engineering service to Uber fleet of vehicles as well. So what we can see here is that ComfortDelgro does have a lot of benefit as well after they collaborate with Uber. Nonetheless, Uber does also have their benefit as well. They can earn extra revenue by tapping on the ComfortDelgro fleet. So you can see here Uber does can earn much more. So this is really a two-way benefits. Okay, and apart from that, Uber can extend greater outreach and more people understand how Uber works. So this is a very good collaboration between Uber and ComfortDelgro. So this is on the news aspect. So when we come back to the news here is that we get the dates. So the dates was where was it? On the 8th of December. So what we can see here, since the 8th of December, okay, the stock attempted to go lower, but unfortunately it did not, and it happened to experience a reversal here. So I can see the first bullish candles commenced here. So when we look at other technical factors to measure this, all right, just let me erase old. Something wrong with this chart. Let me reload again. ComfortDelgro chart live. Okay, you can see the charts. I just right click chart live. So let me just enlarge this. So let's do the monthly candle. So this is the monthly candle, and what we can see here for the technical aspect, the reverse strength index we are showing here is that they are back to the point of the Lehman Brother near the Lehman Brother RSI at the region of about 40. Right, so what we're seeing here is that the RSI right now is about 33. It is very low, so we can see that theoretically this is a new Lehman Brother low for ComfortDelgro, which on the fundamental aspect is reporting the other kind of story and indicate that they are doing still well, and the share price no doubt should decline, but not to such extent. So in this case, we call this oversold situations. Similarly, the MACD here, we are seeing the convergence again and which is indicated by these green candles on the MACD technical indicators here. So there is a several positive technical indicators as well as fundamental indicators showing that the share price is on a good buy. I have bought personally, but let me just show it to you what I did. So last month I was thinking that the share price will start to commence, but apparently maybe some funds try to offload in fear of something which I do not know. So I did. So let me just share it to you. So in the month of December, I did try to play ComfortDelgro. I was a little scared, so I just stopped it. But unfortunately, having think through the past few days or months or whatever, I decided, instead of using cash positions, I decided to use the CPF positions. So what we are looking at here is that I decided to do a re-entry on the CPF positions into ComfortDelgro. I believe I have confidence with them, but I do not know when will they bounce back to a good price or target price. So I use my CPF because I have the benefit of time use on my CPF holdings. So personally, I do think that the ComfortDelgro, the next target price, even next few months, maybe 5 months or 6 or 7, could positively return back to the regions of the 2.5 regions. So for that instance, okay, so I just draw this line. I'm looking at about these regions. Okay, so once you hit regions, you're going to go back to maybe 2.8, 2.7, whatever. But my 5 years or 1 year target price, I'm looking back at the point of 2.5. So this presents about 20% upside gain within the next half a year to 1 year in my region. So I'm using CPS, so I have all the time to wait for you to come back, ComfortDelgro. So this is what I see. So this has been a very positive news on the collaborations. I like that, but I really don't know when the share price will rise. But I'm using a CPF in this case to challenge the market that you guys have oversold this share. So this is a pretty good share. Okay, so I do remember that. Just let me come back to this. So this is one point. Apart from that, they are giving good dividends. So one more thing to elaborate. A lot of people, I'm maybe traders whatsoever, or investors, whom have sold the ComfortDelgro share will probably not notice this. So just to clarify, make sure you guys know what's going on. So I'll give you some more information on what's going on. So if you have been familiar with SBS transits, so what is going on? So let me show you what is SBS transit. What does it got to do with ComfortDelgro? I believe every investor here know that SBS is doing the bus. So let me show you what's going on there on the SBS transit. So let me bring the stock analytics of SBS transits. Okay, this is stock analytics of SBS transit. So now let's get back to the fundamental aspect of SBS. So take a look at what is happening on SBS ever since the crowding situation in Singapore incident happened. This company have been reporting a lot of growth, okay, a lot of growth, and never have a year was there a decline in revenue. So what does it got to do with ComfortDelgro? Here is the trick. Okay, this is a very low profit margin company, but it's always a positive company. Now, if you were to look at the SBS, okay, on the ownership of SBS, you should be shocked to see that 74% of this company is actually owned by ComfortDelgro. So theoretically, their earnings have been pushing the ComfortDelgro profit up. Okay, no, not fully owned, but of course, their majority is owned by ComfortDelgro. So their subsidiaries have been doing very well, and the candlestick have been doing very good as well. A lot of positive signs. And ComfortDelgro, here we are, share price decline, and let's take a look at that ComfortDelgro ownership. So ComfortDelgro, as well, we can see the major investors here are the BlackRock, Scotiabank, BNP, Scotiabank, Vanguard, and all these are the top funds, and they are always on the long-term positions. So what I see here is that this has been a very solid stocks, a very well-known blue chips, and I have the confidence that this share price will go up further. But nonetheless, I do not guarantee any of this to you. So here we are, ComfortDelgro. I believe it's a good buy. I have bought. It's up to you to make your decisions. I will not make for you. I shared this with you. I made a purchase recently using a CPF. Alright, so if you guys have any questions on this, do drop me an email whatsoever. So here I have shared with you. Let me just go to my ending page. This is Roland here, Roland Pay. Okay, so this is my office number. You can drop me an email at rolandpaybk@philip.com.fg. If you do not have a trading account and you want to invest in this ComfortDelgro companies because you have been taking a lot of taxis, which is you might consider investing in this, and if you do not have any trading account, do drop me an email. I'll meet you up and open a trading account for you. And if you have an account, then you should consider this stock. All right, so that's all for the night, and good night. So good night, bye bye.